Good day, distinguished viewers, and I welcome you all once again to my YouTube channel. Once again, I am using this medium to appreciate you guys for always joining us on this channel where we discuss data and topics that have something to do with the analysis of data. So today we want to educate ourselves with what the word programming language means. So what does programming language mean? So a programming language is a concept that is used in the programming world or in the data analytic work. So it is a system of notation for writing computer programs. Once again, a programming language is a system of notation for writing computer programs. Now, most programming languages are text-based formal languages, but they may also be graphical. So they are a kind of computer language. So in a nutshell, a programming language is a system of notation for writing computer programs. And they are kind of a computer language. That is, they are the language that computer understands. They are the write-ups or the code that must be put into computer that computer will understand before it can do any operation. And the description of a programming language is usually split into two components of syntax and semantics. Once again, the description of a programming language is usually split into two components. And what are these components? The syntax form and the semantic, which is the meaning. So the syntax component is the form, while the semantic component is the meaning. And they are usually defined by a formal language. Some languages are defined. When we mean by some languages, we are referring to some programming languages. They are defined by a specification document. For example, the C programming language is specified by an ISO standard. While other programming languages, such as PERL, have a dominant implementation that is treated as a reference. So some programming languages have both. That is, they have both the basic language defined by a standard and extensions taken from the dominant implementation that is being common to them. So programming language theory is the subfield of a computer science that studies the design, the implementation, the analysis, the characterization and classification of programming languages. So there are many considerations that experts look at when they want to try to define and constitute what a programming language is. But let's look at some of the features. Let's look at computer languages versus programming languages. What is the difference? Now, the term computer language is sometimes used interchangeably with programming language, but however, they are different. The usage of both terms varies among authors, including the exact scope of each of them. So one usage describes programming language as a subset of computer languages. Similarly, languages used in computing that have different goals than expressing computer programs are generally designated computer languages. So another usage regards programming language as theoretical construct for programming abstract machine, and computer language are the subset thereof that runs on physical computers which have finite hardware resources. Another area of difference is domain and target. In most practical contexts, programming languages involve a computer. Consequently, programming languages are usually defined and studied this way. Programming languages differ from natural languages in that natural languages are only used for interaction between people, while programming languages also allow humans to communicate instructions to machines. The domain of the languages is also worth consideration as far as programming languages is concerned. Markup languages like XML, HTML, or TOEFL, which are defined as structured data, they are not usually considered as programming language. So programming languages may, however, share the syntax with markup languages if a computer semantics is what is defined. So in a nutshell, What we try to look at is that programming languages usually contains what abstractions for defining and manipulating data structures or controlling the flow of what executions. So that is that about the meaning of programming languages. They are the languages that the computer understands. They are the languages that users use to communicate with the computer. So I hope we've been able to add value to ourselves today. Do not forget to subscribe and also share this video to others so that they can also learn. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you.